Hello and welcome to the reading comprehension class. Compare and contrast are key skills in advanced reading. Seeing how people, animals, or objects are alike and how they are different helps us to understand them better. Don't forget that they are often used to persuade. This helps students expand and enrich their vocabulary. Before I start, I want you to write down on your notebook what you think compare means and what you think contrast means. Pause the video and write it down now. Alright, when I compare things, I try to find how they are similar. If I contrast things, I'm telling you how they are different. Here we have some words that are often used to make comparisons such as compare, contrast, differ, different, differences, similarities, same, similar, and however. Since the lesson involves making comparisons and contrasts, students might find the word differ and same or similar and different in the question after the text. Before reading the text, please take a close look at the pictures of the African and Asian elephants. How are the elephants alike and how are they different? Now consider this example, African and Asian elephants. We'll turn the title of the article into a question. For example, how are African elephant and Asian elephant similar and how are they different? We'll be reading the article to look for the key differences and similarities. African and Asian elephants look very similar. Both are very large animals. In fact, these enormous beasts are the biggest land animals on Earth. However, if you look at the picture, you can see that African elephants are bigger than Asian elephants. African elephants weigh up to 14,000 pounds or more and are about 12 feet high at the shoulder. Asian elephants weigh up to 12,000 pounds and are about 9 feet high at the shoulder. African elephants also have bigger ears. Asian elephants have more toes. An Asian elephant has 5 toes on the front spots. An African elephant has only 4. An African elephant has 2 fingers at the tip of its trunk. An Asian elephant has just 1. Both male and female African elephants have tusks, but only male Asian elephants have tusks. Asian elephants have 2 palms on their foreheads. African elephants have none. Here you will find the similarities and differences between African elephants and Asian elephants. Let's consider first the similarities. We can find that both are very large animals and both are the biggest land animals on Earth. Now let's turn to the differences. African elephants are bigger than Asian elephants. African elephants also have bigger ears, but Asian elephants have more toes. Male and female African elephants have tusks, but only male Asian elephants have tusks. Asian elephants have 2 bums, whereas African elephants have none. You can organize your ideas using Venn diagram in a better way. It's two circles that overlap. What's in the middle is the same, that is, the core area represents the compare. On the side, you put how objects are different. According to this diagram, we can see in the middle what African and Asian elephants share, that is, what has to be true about both elephant types. The left side represents what has to be true about African elephants, whereas the right-hand side refers to what can only be true about Asian elephants. Again, please turn the title of the article into a question. Famous high school students. We may ask this question: how are famous high school students similar and how are they different? Please pause the video and read the article to look for the key differences and similarities, and then fill in the boxes in the frame matrix in the next slide. This is the frame matrix. You need to fill in the boxes with the similarities and differences between Damba and Wright brothers in terms of work habits, interests, and accomplishments. This frame matrix has a very clear summary of how Damba is different from Wright brothers in three main points. In terms of work habits, Damba started a newspaper, whereas Wright brothers opened a bicycle shop and started printing business. In terms of interests, Damba liked to work with words, but Wright brothers liked to work with machines that would fly. In terms of accomplishments, Damba became a famous poet, and Wright brothers invented the first successful airplane. Now, I'll move on to some homework because you need to practice and double check your abilities to work on this strategy. Remember, you can pause the video where you find it suitable to take notes. Remember also that there is a sample frame matrix that would be helpful. This is a suggested frame matrix you need to fill in. This is the end of this lesson, and here is the reference book that I referred to when I prepared the material. Thanks for listening.